we are. I've made it. I've called it alphabet teams in the other two corresponding videos I have, where I put together a couple of teams while trying to figure out how to stream, post, deal with audio and all that. A couple hours in Creation Zone, but here are 21 custom rosters, each of which have all the top players with the same last initial on the same team. Quick example, the Aces will have both Sebastian Ahos, Rasmus Anderson, Freddie Anderson, Joel Armia, and so on. Made for almost every letter of the alphabet besides I, Q, U, Y, X, not having enough players to being made into a full roster. So I made them into a mixed roster, and V and Z share a team. I know for a fact that I missed some players watching back the other videos, so if there's some blatant ones, feel free to drop a comment, and maybe I'll run it back with more players added in, but I think I got most of them. Besides that, you're going to have to bear with me on how I'm rolling up my setup. I can only figure out how to stream for 10 minutes at a time without the audio getting whacked. I do not have any streaming hardware or software or any of that, so I didn't want to invest in any of that, as this might be my only YouTube video, who knows. But this came about from playing franchise mode. I had a bunch of players on the same team with the same last initial. I was like, I wonder what initial would be the best. There are some clear-cut options that would be the best, like M. But I thought to just make it into a challenge. And I feel like I watched someone else do this on YouTube. Maybe in a few-year older channel or so, but I couldn't find the video and thought I'd do it myself, and to make it not a complete waste of time, to post it onto YouTube. So here we are, here we go. I've made it into a season mode and tried to divvy out the divisions as fair as possible. I've filled in, where do I go? Where do I go for am I blind? Oh, here's Stat Central. And then just to fill in, because there's only 21 teams to fill in the rest, I just put in some not as good national teams. But yeah, should be a fun one, should be interesting. And to start off, to show you guys all the rosters and whatnot, I'm going to be going and just going to edit lines, do a quick little line edit to what I think how it should be. And then, I guess that doesn't make any sense. I guess I will do it in season mode. Too late, I missed a step. Anyways, we will do it in season mode. It will not save though, the only unfortunate thing. I also have full control of all the rosters. I thought that would make the most sense. So starting with A, they were... guess I'll go back and show you one more thing. Right here. So these are all the teams I made. Aces, 80 overall. B's, 90. C, 89. D, 90. E, 83. F, 84. G, 89. H, 92. Wicked defense on that team. J, 80. K, 89. L, 87. M, 92. N, 79. O is a 75, P is a 88, R 86, S 95, that is the best overall team in here. T is 88, W 83, 86 for Z. That team is the V and the Z together, and then this team is the I, U, Q, and the other two, X. And so with the 75. So they're hurting. O's hurting. N, J's not great, and A is also not too well. Back into it. Drop my phone. Here's the aces. Not much to say about this team. You can just move up Josh Anderson based on overall. Probably as well as... Ooh. Oh boy. No spares for A? That's a little surprising. Oops, what did I do there? I wanted to do that. Defense. Okay, and some decent goalies. So there's not much to do with that team. We could get super technical, but we're not trying to spend a ton of time. Okay, we got B. They're pretty stacked. Oh man. I think more or less I'm just gonna leave it. We'll browse through the teams just to show you guys who's on it. Maybe see who's scratched. Buchnevich. Mainly, yeah. We'll probably do Buchnevich instead of Blake here. Not quite the right side wing, but there you go. He's got some X factors too. Ooh, I like that last line. That's pretty nails right there. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Defense, pretty solid. Not the best one I've seen. Goalies. Ooh, that's a pretty good tandem right there. Here's C. C is pretty stacked. I think they're one of the top teams at 92. That's a sniper first line. I think I should spread the wealth though. I think we should maybe do that. Celebrini and Caulfield. Crosby can play with Connor. Leo. Yeah, that'll probably work out. Maybe Leo should go first line. They're both centers anyways, right? Let's do that. He's not better at face-offs than Celebrini, is he? Nope. Not many people are better than Crosby. Cooley. Ooh. Who is scratched on this team? There's probably a fair amount of players. Oh, there you go. We got Cheadle, Comfort, Clifton. So yeah, I'm not sure why he's in there. We'll get the boost on their overall points. Maybe not as much as a role player, but I feel like Coleman has a little more offensive upside than Coyle. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Defense is solid. Who's scratched for D? Clifton? Yeah, that's fine. Shutdown pair right there. And we're looking at goalies. Ooh, no. What happened here? Some low-end goalies for Team C. They're going to need the offense to carry them here. And here's D, but I'm going to stop the video there. Hitting the 10-minute mark just so my video doesn't get fricked up.